As y'all can tell from this intro right here, the F90 is back and rolling. So let's go ahead and talk about what was going on with the thing, because we are back up and rolling. Here's the F90. You know, if you haven't seen it in a while, please excuse the dirtiness of it. It's a little dirty right now, but it's okay. We're fast as ever. So here's my built F90. I need to get it on the dyno so I can, verify my 1000 horsepower claims. But who's gonna tell me otherwise? Nobody. But yeah. Alright, so here's the engine bay. As y'all see, it's hot. We just got did a little run out in some shade because it's hot as hell. But the car, is back to being car. So basically, we had to do a lot of work on this bank over here. The notorious bank that I still have my original coolant tank in. Well, this is the updated one, so I haven't had any issues with the new one. But it's still the same bank that everybody else is having issues with, and it's very annoying. So I'm thinking about doing a 540 kit right here. I just got to find the hoses and stuff and get my mechanic to change everything over. I think it's doable, because that's pretty much what everybody else is doing with these relocation kits and everything. They just ain't gonna tell y'all that. But I ain't about to pay $1,000 for a 540 tank. Like, that doesn't make no sense to me. But yeah. Oh. Woo! As y'all can see in the intro, we did just get the car back last week. We are back up and running. It's pulling like a freight train. This is the second time I'm recording video, so wanting to get y'all to hear the exhaust sound that I kind of left my mic on the exhaust part, and you can't hear me when I'm talking in the car. But anyways, that's besides the point. Let me go ahead and tell you guys what we did end up having to do on the car. So if you haven't seen the previous video, we were thinking that we were going to have to do the valve cover gasket, which we did, unfortunately. So we had to do the valve cover gasket, and while we were in there, we went ahead and replaced the fuel injectors on bank 2 as well. That is the side that the spool ethanol analyzer leaked onto, and we did have that fuel pooling incident. So yeah, that is what caused the valve cover gasket to be degraded and break down. I'm gonna go ahead and post some videos of some pictures for you guys so that y'all can see how crumbly and degraded it looked. It was pretty bad. I'm surprised the car was driving as good as it was, for real. But we did get that done. The car is pulling like a freight train. We are having another issue that we are still chasing right now, which is, of course, a notorious cylinder 5 misfire. Can't figure out what is causing it. It only does it at idle, and when we're under full throttle, there's not a single misfire on any cylinder, and it just pulls and pulls and pulls. So we're going to chase that down. I'm not too worried about it right now because the car is driving perfectly fine. We did go through, we looked at everything. We might do a compression test or any of that, but we're not thinking that it's gotten that far. So we're going to do probably like a smoke test, see if there's a vacuum leak or something. Anything that could be causing just one cylinder to misfire. And then if we can't find anything, I'm going to talk to my tuner and see if we can basically not band-aid it, but within the tune tweak it so that cylinder 5 isn't my problem child. But on the other hand, we do need to talk about why I did not post any Street Car Takeover videos for you guys. So, if you guys didn't know, Street Car Takeover is one of the biggest events that comes to the Charlotte area. We race at Z-Max, and it's fun as hell.
One of these is a 2018 BMW, that's the bottom. Hey. Drivers, you need to be making passes with your windows up. Your windows need to be up when you make passes. You just sit there and stage lanes. You can have it down, air conditioning, windows up when you go down the racetrack. The Barno Crawford, left-hand side of the racetrack, and all the way over here, Flint Phoenix from Beaumont, North Carolina. Yeah, stage is launched.
have not posted any videos from it is because the car was driving like crap. So it got severely heat soaked throughout the whole day, so it was extremely hot. And the car was literally trapping 13 miles per hour slower than I did in all of my testing, and it was not good at all. Like, it was bad. We were looking like we were stuck out there, and it's partially my fault because I was doing hot laps pretty much. I was basically not giving the car time to cool down or any of that. I would just do a run and go back, do a run and go back, and the IATs were through the roof, and it was starting to pull timing and everything, and it was just not a good day. The fastest run we did while we were out there was our very first run on digs on the second day of it, and we ran a 10-1 at like 139. But that is still slower than what the car was doing before. So it is what it is. We'll take what we can. Also, I was not doing burnouts properly, so my tires did get glazed over, but we're going to take care of that the next time we go out. I just got to switch them out and go to track. But yeah, the car did not like the heat at all. So my next set of upgrades that I'm probably going to end up doing for the car is the MEF kit to bring the IATs down and to keep everything running cool. But in the meantime, we have switched over from straight coolant to water wetter and water. Currently, I still have coolant in there. We didn't get all of the coolant out, so it's a water, coolant, and water wetter mix. That should still bring my IATs down, so hopefully it does. That way the car can perform better than how it was doing. Also, we have an event coming up in August. I'm very excited for that event. I'm gonna have to make sure the car is ready to run because August we should have cooler temperatures, and I actually like the racetrack that we're going to. I did a lot of racing on it before the build, so it'll be good to take the car back out there and kick some ass, you know what I mean? But yeah, that is pretty much what is going on with the build right now. If you guys do want to see any of the Street Car Takeover footage, I do have some, and I will post them. I'll probably make a short of it or something like that so y'all can see it, some of the runs, but to me, they weren't that impressive. We got walked by a, what was this, a Regal with, damn, what is the name of the car? The car, I'm going to get killed by all the old people. Bro, a Grand National. Yeah, it had a Grand National motor in it, and it walked the mess out of me. He was sandbagging, but it's okay. It is what it is. The car should not have been performing as bad as it was. And if you could, leave me a like and a comment down below and subscribe for more. It has been D, and I'll see you guys in the next video.